I must confess, I hate grifters with a passion. Listen, you don't understand how much I hate grifters. And all over social media, that's all I am seeing. People who have no qualifications, and all they're doing is just selling you this dream that is complete bullshit. I'm in the personal finance world, so I see this so much. And let me tell you something, I just want to throw up every time I'm scrolling on TikTok to get some video ideas or to see like what trends are out there. And I see videos of people claiming to help you get rich, like this quick rich schemes, and they're selling you some bullshit courses that you do not need to buy. Let me give you an example. I seen one recently where someone was saying, life gets better when you're making $30,000 a month. That's when things truly get better. And if you want to get to a point to make $30,000 a month, as soon as I heard him say that, I was like, here comes a course. He started stating, you need to spend, even two or three or even $10,000 on a course because that's the shortcut to get you from where you are now to $30,000 a month, which is what you all want to do, right? That's the only way you're going to be happy in life is if you make $30,000 a month. And then he continued to say you could buy that dream car, you could buy that penthouse, all this other bullshit that not the average person wants. No one really just wants to have a penthouse and expensive ass cars. That's not the case. And every time I see that, I'm like, what's your qualification? What is the hard data to state that what you're saying is 100% true? That you could get someone from, making probably $2,000 or $3,000 a month to $30,000 a month. What is your qualification? Nothing at all. There is no qualification at all. And so many people watch these grifters and they think, wow, that guy knows what he's doing. That's the life that I want to have. Maybe I would spend $10,000 in this course to see what happens. No. And it never works. And I don't want to say never works. What they're trying to sell you doesn't work. But the fact is, people continuously buying it. And I see it all over social media, and it frustrates me. It highly, highly frustrates me. Why does it frustrate me? Because I know, as someone who went to school as an accountant, I love personal finance and I follow this. I know that the information, whatever information they're selling you, is free. And all they're doing is just gathering it for you and providing it to you. But when it's all said and done, it's free. Living on less than what you make. There you go. I saved you $10,000, right? Increasing your income. Trying to find ways to negotiate with your boss to make more money. There you go. I saved you $10,000. The only way to build wealth is not by working, it's by putting money in the market. The more money you put in the market, that will help you get rich. Save you $10,000 again. What you should invest in? An S&P 500 index fund or a total stock market index fund. I saved you $10,000. That's it, guys. And that's what I do every single time I get on this channel and I just talk about personal finance and I give you guys this information. And if you follow my information, you could probably make more money than me, okay? Because if you're investing and you're saving, you're doing great with money, that's all that matters. Because I don't do videos to be rich. What's the point, right? I don't do these videos and I don't get so upset when I see these grifters just because I want to get rich. What's the point of it? I want to see you get rich. I live off the people saying, hey, that little thing that you said in one of these videos, that helped me. The way you explain on living on less than what you make, and how you explained it, the way you elaborated it, it stuck to me. Now, I understand some people will be like, no, it didn't work for them. But I just live for the few people who take my information and just grow from it, right? It doesn't matter what I say. Like, that's why there's some people that follow my channel that I love the fact that they're always commenting and they're always saying, man, great video. I love your videos. You're always helping me. You're inspiring. I do these videos for them and I charge them nothing. Nothing. I'm not here recording. I'm buying a microphone. I'm using my camera, which is my cell phone. I'm putting in all the work to just help people for free. And that's it. And that's why, guys, you need to be really careful with these grifters because people found out they could sell you some bullshit courses and there's a good chance you're going to buy it. You're going to buy it. Not you though, obviously, because you clicked on this video about how much you hate grifters. So most likely you would agree with me. But There's so much stuff out there, man, all over social media, and it's really toxic where all these people are acting like they're gurus, and they're not gurus, guys. They're just really good at selling, and they're really good at the artistry of mimicking someone that is rich, mimicking someone that is good at selling. That's all they do. And you just have to be careful. You really have to be careful. I know now the new one is, and I see this a lot as well, which is people saying, dig this, 401k is a scam. A 401k is a scam. And I hear a lot of people come back and like, yeah, it is a scam because of taxes, you have to wait. Listen, guys, invest. If you can't handle the simple things in investing, the things that the hanging fruit that's right there, if you can't grab that because you're too busy just looking at the top of the mountain and say, I want the apple from that tree all the way up there in the mountain, which is so hard to get, then I don't know what to tell you. Right? I don't know what to tell you. If you think a 401k is a scam, as some people call it, which I hate that term, a scam, because there's nothing scammy about it, then I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. But those guys do. The people who make those videos, in the end, they're trying to sell you some insurance product because they don't want you to do what they know you should be doing, which is invest in your 401k. They'd rather you invest in type of insurance product to make them rich. As simple as that. Guys, a 401k is not a scam. Okay, let's just get that out the window. If you see someone in the video saying 401k is a scam, just please hit the unlike, move on from that video, because that is trash and the algorithm is just going to feed you nothing but that trash. Listen, guys, there's so many people currently in society, the average person as a millionaire is because of their 401k. There you go, I saved another $10,000. It's just because of their 401k, because they saved diligently and they got the company match. Now, I understand the next other way is a Roth IRA, and some people need more discipline to invest. And I'm working on that. I'm trying to build people out there the discipline to invest in a Roth IRA, because you want to invest as well outside of your company. You want to invest on your own, but that's another way to build wealth. And I know what people say, and this is what these grifters say. Well, who wants to wait until you're 62? Yada, yada, yada. You might not make it, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you know what? You are 100% right. But what if you do make it? What if you do make it at the age of 62 and you're trying to buy some of these ridiculous courses you're selling, or you're being extremely risky and you're not protecting your future? What happens now when you get to the age of 60, 65, where you have to work a 9 to 5 because all the easy things you didn't do? You were just chasing these quick, rich schemes that cost you so much money and you lost it all. Right? That is the truth. And that's why when I do videos, I tell people straight up, 401k is the easiest way to become a millionaire. You invest early, you become that. Roth IRA is next. And if you want to get into real estate, go ahead. Right? If you want to buy individual stocks, go ahead. I'm not a huge advocate of it, but go ahead. Because as long as you're investing in the S&P 500, as long as you put in, you get your company 401k match, especially if it's dollar for dollar, it's 100% return right there. You have everything else taken care of. You have your cushion there, you know what I'm saying, just in case things don't work out. You have it. Now, you could try all these, you could try a business, you could try to become a real estate mogul, you could try to do all of that if that's what you want to try. And if you hit it, awesome. That money doesn't disappear. You use that money in the future. You still have a tax advantage account for the future. There's nothing wrong with that. But these grifters, man, they want to sell you a whole bunch of courses with no qualification, tell you everything that's easy and is free for you to do is stupid, is dumb. That's what lazy people do. But you're better than that. You're smarter than that. You need to. No. You know, it's funny because I love working out, and I go and I'm training now for a marathon. That's like me telling you, you know what? You never ran before? No, don't take the advice of just starting to walk around the block a few days. What's the point of that? You could just run a marathon in 2 weeks. Just go out there and your first run 10 miles. What? No, you're not going to be able to run 10 miles in 2 weeks. No. And that's the equivalent to when someone tells you to skip the easy steps to get you to where you want to go. Because guys, it's all about getting there, right? When it comes to running a marathon, my training, it's all about getting to mile 26. It doesn't matter how fast I get there, okay? I'm not trying to become the best runner in the world. I'm not from Kenya. I'm not from any of those countries where people run fast as hell. I'm Cuban. We play baseball. We don't break records running marathons. But that is okay. That's for them. You just us together, right? In personal finance, we're just trying to get there. We're trying to get to financial freedom. And it is a proven path, okay? But we need to understand that it's a free path, first of all. It's information, motivation that's out there to get you going. And that's all you need. It's completely free, guys. Motivation is free. Going to a library to read some excellent books, The Simple Path to Wealth, the Psychology of Money. There's so many books on library, guys, that it's free. Nothing should cost you thousands of dollars in order for you to get rich. It's freaking impossible. Okay? It's impossible to spend money and think you're going to get rich on buying a course. It just doesn't work that way, right? Ask the people who went to college and spent all that money on student loans. Ask them how they're doing now. Like no one can guarantee you success. It's all about you, and that's free. If you're a hard worker, you put in so much effort, you like to learn, you're curious, all that is free. That's what separates you from everyone else. Okay? In America, there's only 7% of the people who are millionaires. Only 7% of the population is millionaires. If you want to separate yourself from the 93%, well then guess what? You need to do the things that 7% did, and it's not only starting a business, it's being patient. Listen to Dave Ramsey in his show, people who called in and said they've been investing for years. Okay, these are the true millionaires, not the Jeff Bezos and the Elon Musk. Those guys are an anomaly. Okay, they are an extreme anomaly. A majority of people in society have 1 million, 2 million. It could be your neighbor. It could be your family member. It could be your friend. Those are the people. So, guys, please understand this. When it comes to these grifters, I hate them. You could tell I'm getting really ranty because I truly hate them, and they're just making the personal finance industry look bad. And also, they're making them look bad, especially people like me that's trying to just give out information to help you. It's free, man. I'm going to continue to show up every single day, come up with ideas to help motivate you guys, because that's all I'm doing. Can I make you rich? No. Can I motivate you and make you, and you could do the things to get rich by doing some of the things that I say, which, by the way, a majority of people say the same thing? Yes. That's all I'm doing, guys. Motivating you and reminding you and along your journey. I'm just there saying the same thing to boost you up to become whatever it is that you want to do to hit financial freedom. But I promise you, I'm not selling you a course. You do not need to buy a course in order to be rich. Everything is completely free. The only thing that I actually have that I sell, and even to this point, I feel like cringy about it, is like 100 financial terms with investing and in finance in general, where I sell for five, I think it's $4.99 is what I sell it for now. But it's an easy, quick template for you to remember financial terms. That's it. Can you get rich off of it? No. But you have a basic understanding of finance. And I'm not trying to inflate it and say you're going to get rich, but there's some keywords of finance that I did not know, and I thought it was pretty cool to have a template. So I created a template and I put it out there for people. That's it. You're not going to get rich from it. You just get smarter, wiser with finances, and you won't be as afraid and as intimidated when it comes to finance. So yeah, screw the grifters. Catch you on my next video. Peace.